Hi, I'm Mike from the PlumbingSupply.com. Welcome back. Today we want to show you how to install a new kitchen faucet. The first thing you want to do is take your faucet out of the packaging and inspect it to make sure there's nothing wrong with it. Because when you go to install it, and once you have installed it, a lot of companies won't take them back if there's anything wrong with it. So inspect it first. Now, the next thing we want to do is talk about your faucet hole configuration. So let's get started. This sink has 8-inch centers between the faucet holes from here to here. Now you notice it has 4 holes, but only 3 of them are usually used for a faucet. Some older sinks, however, only have a 6-inch spread between the holes. And if those are usually older sinks, very uncommon. But if you have an older sink and you're trying to put a new kitchen faucet on it, you're going to want to make sure that your faucet is going to match the holes. If you look at this faucet, it has both an 8-inch spread and a 6-inch spread where you put your post to mount it to the sink. So let's get started and we'll put this faucet together. Every faucet has a different way of mounting to the kitchen sink. So this particular faucet uses posts that need to be tightened in to the base of the faucet. In this case, they have a screwdriver configuration on it, so a Phillips screwdriver, you just tighten the post down till it's snug, and you need to do both sides. Many faucets have the supply lines that are bent when you pull them out of the box, and it's not just because they're fitting into the package. A lot of times if you bend these straight back out, then these will line up next to each other and you won't be able to get them in to the holes of your sink. So in this case, you just want to pull them out just a little bit so we can get it still through, but it'll be easier to get this mounted with the posts already installed. So you want to just put it in, slide it over, and your sink faucet is in. We're under the sink, and we're going to install the post nuts to the faucet. We're not going to make them all the way snug at this time. We're just going to put them on and get them snug, but not too tight to where we can't adjust the faucet from the top, because we still want to make sure that the faucet is centered. Hi, we're back up top now. We just want to make sure that the faucet is centered before we tighten it completely underneath. So we just want to adjust it, make any final adjustments. And if you'll notice, we did not use plumber's putty because the gasket they provide, when this faucet is tightened down correctly, water will not leak by it. And we're going to make the final adjustment on the post. And now we're ready to install the supply lines. We're ready now to straighten out the supply lines so we can put our other supply lines from the angle stops to them. And we straighten them down. Be careful, you don't want to be too hard on them, you might break them or snap them, so you want to be gentle with them. We're ready to install the supply lines. You'll notice we're using stainless steel braided. They are very strong, very quality. These have what they call slip joint nuts on both sides, because your faucet supply nuts are slip joint, and then the ankle stop nut is also a slip joint. So you're just going to want to hand tighten your flex line onto the ankle stop. At first, you just want to hand tighten it, then now hand tighten the other end to the faucet. And the reason you only want to hand tighten them is you want to make sure that it goes on easy and you don't have any problems with it. And just hand tighten is the key on these, because you don't want to over tighten them. So once you have them hand tightened, then take a crescent wrench and just tighten them a quarter of a turn more. And that's all it needs. They should be snug and leak free. Please keep in mind that a lot of ankle stops come with nuts already provided on them. You don't need them because we are using the stainless steel flex supplies that already have the nuts attached to them. Now that both supply lines are installed, it's time to turn on your angle stops. These are quarter turn valves, and you just want to turn them on just slowly until they're all the way open. And now we're ready to test out and make sure the faucet works. Before you turn your faucet on, we're going to unscrew and take off the aerator. The reason we're doing this is because when you go to turn your faucet on, if there's any dirt and debris that's gathered when the angle stop has been turned off, it'll flush through and not go in your aerator. If we have the aerator on, the water's going to come through, and any sediment, debris will clog up your aerator, and you'll think your faucet's not working correctly. So turn the water on, let it run for about 30 seconds, maybe a minute. Make sure it's running clear. Turn the water back off and reinstall your aerator. And that's how easy it is to install a kitchen faucet. We hope this information helps you. My name is Mike. I'm with PlumbingSupply.com. We hope to see you again.